Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Batman, the Telltale Adventures. Well, this time we're going to go ahead and start Episode 4, Guardian of Gotham. Bruce and Batman must forge new alliances and fight old rivals to protect the innocent and keep Gotham from descending into chaos. And let's go ahead and watch the recap video. Get reminded of everything we did in the last chapter. And it's Telltale series, not Telltale Adventures, but you know what we're playing.
Why did you do it? Harvey needed you. Why save me?
I haven't actually seen it yet. You've had me wrapped up this whole time. Numbed beyond belief. Maybe it's not that bad.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face.
So does Harvey. Buzzing!
Oswald Cobblepot.
Come work for me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
You're a good man, Bruce.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it.
Dropped your pen.
That's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name.
I am Lady Arkham.
Give him credit, that was a heck of a twist. And a neat way of how they're changing the expectations, along with Bruce Dad being a crook, and now Vicky Vale, who most people know as the Kim Basinger love interest from the first Tim Burton Batman movie, being part of the gang. It's a neat twist. And
you have to face the truth sometime.
Retribution, Bruce.
This place.
Get up. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
Doctor? What doctor?
But, yeah, as I was saying, it's a neat little twist that, you know, Vicky Vale is a villain in this because, you know, who would have seen that coming?
Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine.
Okay, examine the jumpsuit.
Arkham Asylum. This can't be happening.
Okay, there's a security camera in our room. Looks like there's a broken wall here.
Looks like someone was angry. Lovely.
You know, let's try opening the door without getting dressed first.
Okay, we can't open...
This can't be real.
These clothes are incredibly starched.
Better be decent.
Oh, it wasn't for lack of trying.
Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out.
I want to talk to my lawyers.
You're not in any position to be making demands, rich boy.
I have rights.
And yours were revoked after you beat Oswald Cobblepot within an inch of his life and landed yourself in here. You're not buying your way out this time. Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors. As you were.
You look just like him. Your father ever tell you about me? How he sent me here? Left me to rot in this goddamn hellhole? Somebody's gotta pay for that. I hope to God there is a hell. I want your daddy to see what I do to you.
You really don't want to do this.
You don't want to make me angry, Mr. McGee. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. No, wrong game, sorry.
You don't know a damn thing about me, Wayne.
The welcoming committee has really gone downhill around here, hasn't it?
What the?
Rude! Churlish! Not nice! How do you like it? You are pathetic! Buddy? Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite.
Does it look like I'm okay?
Not one bit.
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
Go on, tell her.
I don't really know what happened. This is all a blur.
Seems like you could have experienced another psychotic episode. We'll need to keep an eye on that.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some excitement, but I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick together. Am I right?
Come to me if anything happens.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
Hey, I'm just looking out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it.
Oh, thank God that
now,
is mine.
Follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
We just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
Yes, that is who you think it is. And heaven help us, we're going to become his best friend.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
You know, Doc, our last session was So enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks.
And yeah, I'm trying to walk to the side, but it'll only let me go forward.
Every day, Doctor.
No, backward.
Every day.
Yeah, try and move to the side, it won't let me.
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
Because we have to trigger that event.
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite. You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me.
I can use the mouse to move the camera.
Yes, well, betting patients to swallow game pieces isn't really how that's supposed to be played.
No, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. They're trying to kill me.
You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Didn't stop that guy from trying. Such persistence. Wrong number, dumbass.
John! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. I'm gonna take good care of him.
Yeah, John has some impulse control issues, you may have noticed.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy. But everyone's friendly, mostly. I'd watch yourself around those two. Not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, prone to outbursts of violence.
What did they do?
This is Arkham, Bruce! Use that sick little imagination of yours. Murder, mayhem, carnage, the usual. Let's see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it. All right, friend up.
Quick little side note, I just noticed that they've got static on the TV, but it looks like a modern flat screen that would get a blue screen or a black screen rather than a static. But it's funny the details I notice on these things sometimes.
Oh, commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? One of the orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
Okay, he slipped us a key. Alright, well, let's take in our surroundings. There's a security camera there. We can talk to Billy, who's circling the column.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
You're clearly a loony. Okay, we got a cabinet over here.
That's it.
Which we can try and use the key on.
Shh. Louis, I swear if you don't shut up.
And this big old-timey key obviously will not fit in a tiny little modern cabinet.
Hey, I was wondering about...
It's not lunch yet.
Well, actually, I
And
wasn't...
it's not time for meds either. Beat it.
With Ron Swanson as the orderly.
Not you.
Sorry. It's just
Now we can look at the gate. There's the phone. We can try and open the gate. It is, of course, locked.
Wait, that's the move you're going to make? Huh?
And we can try using the key on it, but it won't work, will it? Are we going to be stupid enough to do this with that security camera right there? Yes, we are.
Well, this key doesn't fit. What the hell is it for?
Well,
Lewis.
guess we'll talk to the rest of the inmates.
I'm sane, Lewis. He cheats. Every time. He cheats. Sees what I'm thinking. Mind control. Cheater. I told you. If I could read minds, I certainly wouldn't waste my time on yours.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
What's that? Oh, no, that's not polite at all. At all.
Okay, we can try looking through the gate again.
Doctor says that's against the rules. For the last time, I'm not mind controlled.
And yep, the phone is still there.
That's good. The government is. But don't worry. They don't care about Chesky.
Okay, so we got Victor Zsasz here, which, for those of you who don't know the comics, Zsasz is a fairly minor but fairly infamous member of Batman's Rogues Gallery. He got introduced in the 90s, back when things were becoming a bit more vivid. There's apparently a character based on him in Gotham, and there was a character on him in Batman Begins, but Zsasz has a psychosis where he believes that he is saving people's souls by killing them and then carving a hash mark into his body somewhere to keep track of how many people he has killed. And if he kills, he has to mark them off. If he gets another mark, he has to kill somebody, because he's very obsessive compulsive about keeping the order accurate. And he is also nuttier than squirrel poo, and I just remembered that he was also in the Arkham City games, if you have played those. And if you haven't, well, they're rightly held as being the best Batman game ever. And we just watch what's his name circle around that column more and more. But let's talk to Zsasz.
Bruce Wayne. You've got quite a reputation around here. Taking your enemies out to stay on top. I like your style, kid.
So what's the deal with that?
Well, this one was a homeless guy trapped in a hopeless life. This was a woman who just couldn't stop cheating on her husband. This guy wanted to kill himself, but didn't have the courage. All lost souls that I freed from their earthly woes.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Thanks.
Oh, but I want to talk to the crazy guy a bit more.
What do you want?
Any idea what this opens?
How the hell should I know? Get that thing away from me. I don't want any trouble with the orderlies.
I'm a respectable mass murderer, sir.
What do you want?
Guy I walked in here with. What can you tell me about him?
John Doe? A lot of folks are scared of him.
Yeah? And why's that?
Same reason folks are scared of tornadoes. They're chaotic, unpredictable. I'm speaking as a professional. I find his work a bit sloppy. But he's certainly enthusiastic, I'll give him that much.
Alright, well, that's all we're going to get out of Zsasz.
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I gotta keep my eye on this guy.
Oh. He looks familiar. I've never actually tried giving him the key.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be.
I was trying to get to the water cooler, but okay. And we may try giving him the key in a moment, but... Arnold Wesker. Another rogue from the comics. He's a villain known as the ventriloquist, because he has multiple personality disorder, or dissociative identity disorder, as we call it now. And his other personality, he goes through a couple of them, but his main other personality is a gangster called Scarface, who is a little gangster puppet who he has to keep rebuilding. If you watched Batman the Animated Series, you may remember there was a number of running gags about Scarface getting destroyed in various manners. Of course, when Scarface is not around, Arnold has his friend Mr. Sacco to talk to.
Hello?
Hello? Go away. Arnold's busy. I swear, if you bother him, I will gut you.
Nice trick.
Listen, pal. Arnold's had a tough time in here, and he doesn't need bullies like you making his recovery harder. So unless you have something important to say, get lost. Now what?
What's this key for?
Any idea what this opens?
Did John give you that key? Not this again.
Wait, not what again?
Nothing. Just go away. I'm busy here. You heard him. Beat it. Now what?
What the heck?
What can you tell me about, John Doe?
John? Nothing. I don't know anything. John? I love that guy. Makes me laugh. Want to know something weird? No one remembers the day John came to Arkham. Not even the doctors. They don't have any record of him ever being committed. You'd think a freak with green hair would be pretty goddamn memorable, right? But yeah, nothing.
Yeah, green hair, not to mention the ultra-pale skin, but... Alright, well that's all we can do with them. Hey, look at the chest. You get in trouble looking at chests. And yeah, there is no way that that big key works on that chest.
Doesn't work there.
And we'll then talk to St. Louis.
I'm not really crazy, you know, in case you were wondering.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
Sure.
Yeah, you can't argue that logic, really. Alright, so you can still keep looking at the chest, but now let's go talk to John. Watch some TV. Get to know our new best friend.
Didn't work.
Of course not. That's not how you get out of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized out of a local SkyTrain depot.
Bullshit.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so desperately needs.
Double-crossing, two-faced.
I thought you and the mayor were friends. I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
He is the reason I am in here. I can't believe he did this.
Quite the temper on you. I have one too.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat from the children of Arkham.
Rest assured, we will find these terrorists, their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Oh my god!
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's still no sign of Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale after her mysterious disappearance earlier this week.
Very tricky, Vicky. I think we both know she's quite the, lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You wanna find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically! Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
I'll find a way to take her down. But I'm doing it my way. Quietly.
Could be interesting. Little Bruce lurking in the shadows. Though I think we both know you could do more. I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce, and I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
After everything Oswald has done to me, yeah, I'm kind of glad it happened, because he deserved it.
Am I glad to see you embracing those feelings? They're very natural. Especially a guy like you, who clearly takes after his father.
Wait, no.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your dad and his partners were doing. They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance.
Gee.
Surely you can relate.
No, I have no idea what that's like at all.
Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Tragedy can be a powerful motivation.
I knew it. I knew it. Very good instincts on this sort of thing. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gonna be fantastic! You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone.
Assume I can take care of that. But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor. Okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet. But what's one favor between friends?
Sure. One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see.
And yeah, nice little callback here to an episode of Batman the Animated Series called Joker's Favor. If you're a Batman fan, you've probably heard of it by reputation, if for no other reason than it was the first time that Harley Quinn appeared in any medium. But for those of you who haven't seen it, the basic plot is that Joker is cut off in traffic by this guy, ordinary schlub, wife and son at home, who is having a royally bad day, curses out the clown who cut him off before realizing, oh crap, it's that clown. And then having nothing else to do but, beg for forgiveness, he offers to do anything to, let Joker spare his life. At which point Joker says, anything? All right, you owe me a favor. At which point he goes into hiding, changes his name, moves out of state, but Joker still manages to find him, and then sets about claiming the favor in a rather horrific way. So, yeah, we are probably going to regret this eventually. But for now, since there's no way that even in this reality Bruce would normally, bargain with a guy like this, that's why we're going to do it, because it's going to make things so much more interesting later on.
All right, tell you what, I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you.
But
you make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zaz! Hello, Zaz.
What the hell do you want?
We do have another option, of course.
What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about? No! No, I don't match him. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now!
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it!
Dad, stop! Someone get me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
Well, we do have an option here. And they're giving us our sweet time in doing it. But in the end, we're still Batman. Besides, I think doing something like this that blows our cover.
Jesus! Fuck! He was gonna kill me! No! No, I need it! I need it! Damn it, Zaz! Stop! Stop! No! No! I don't match!
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple stabbings. One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off. And according to John, it sounds like you were right in the middle of it.
I tried to stop it. The whole thing was that sick game. You would understand if you were there.
We're going to look into it further before I feel comfortable making a decision one way or the other. One moment.
Dr. Leland, Wayne's being discharged. Superintendent says he's a liability. Having him here creates an unsafe environment. His butler's here to collect him.
Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. He is to be released into my care.
What happened with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
I think I'll get a second opinion.
Yeah. I'm sure you can afford the one you like.
Let's go, Alfred.
And yeah, this is never one of those choices that doesn't really change anything, because if you do use the phone, you call Alfred, tell him to get my lawyers, get me out of here, and pretty much the exact same thing just now happens, except you get a lot more sass from the doctor about buying your way out. Of course, we still got a little bit of that anyway, but either way, we are now owing John a favor, even though we didn't go and use the phone like he planned, but I think he approved of the fight anyway.
Ask the Vales. Ask her parents.
What's that about?
And that, shockingly, is the best lead we've got at the moment. And this strikes me as being a good place to close out this episode. And next time, we will start in downtown Gotham at 1:23 p.m. We shall see you all then.